Those in the agricultural sector are calling for a practical approach to farming as they look towards support of emerging small-scale farmers through farmer-aggregated entities. They say while the primary agricultural sector contributes about 3% of these to the country's economy, with greater support and a focus, this can be increased. The Agricultural Development Agency has been working with emerging farmers and says there's still a long way to go.
It's an opportune moment that we're at right now, even as we move into the 7th administration. I think a lot of work has been done up to now, including the Agriculture and Agro-Processing Master Plan. And coming together as partners, both from business and government, we have been trying to make sure that we're all working towards one direction, one vision and one plan. So I think it's an ideal time to understand where we all are. And there's a lot of conversation and a lot of stakeholders who are getting involved.
The farmers engaged in a panel discussion where they outlined some of their struggles.
It's been struggle after struggle, I guess, for the past 30 years. We've just all been trying to solve for the same things differently. So a platform like this is really going to make serious changes. We need to see mindsets shifting.
You know, the challenges of black farmers are numerous, but let me try to summarize them. One, there's an issue of a funding challenge because mostly our people don't have security, they don't have collateral, they come into pictures where most of their deals are over leveraged, meaning that they over borrow.
I'm hopeful as a player in the market, a very small player in the market. I'm very optimistic that they can look at assisting some of the farmers that we have.
Farmers have recently had to deal with harsh weather conditions that affected their crops, especially in the Limpopo province. The lack of support has seen some failing to meet their contractual obligations with big retailers. Some retailers have since introduced support programs for the farmers.
As the purpose of the Rural Hub, essentially it's to create sustainable, inclusive agricultural networks or systems in Southern Africa. And the way we do that is by supporting and developing farmers that are not currently able but have the potential to supply commercial markets.
Those in the sector say the solutions are available to bring about transformation, with calls for policy continuity where gains were achieved over time.
I think what was very clear in the way forward was them taking that ownership and commitment to say they will be able to take that role of collaborating with the different players like-minded in two areas, specifically in the organization and integration of the financing solution that is innovative, that can support farmers.
The role players have called for this not to be another talk shop, but to create jobs and well-needed change. Well, those in the agricultural sector encouraged to remain steadfast, with the role players looking to unite in their approach in taking the inputs and proposed solutions from here to the desk of the new Minister of Agriculture, John Steenhuisen. They are hopeful that the proposed solutions will see the sector transformed in the 7th administration. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.